Here my man Greg Hackett and Terrell Caldwell, a.k.a. Extra Gravy.
Yo, that's funny.
Put some extra gravy on that rice, man.
Stop being stingy.
Yeah. Yo, what's good with y'all?
Chilling.
Chilling. Probably about to go sparring a little bit.
Yeah? You seem excited. You licking your lips and everything. You tweaking right now.
Yeah, I ain't get to spar yesterday. But
yeah. Okay. Your stable's getting larger. You got Terrell Caldwell, growing amateur, and now you've just brought in Jesse Hart.
Yeah.
Why did that make sense right now?
I don't know. I mean, I known him. It's crazy though, because I known Jesse since he was 12. Me and Jesse fought when I was like 19. I think he was 16. Me and Jesse fought each other, and then we used to spar each other. And then, you know what I mean, I watched his whole career basically. You know what I mean?
So you training somebody you fought. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's funny as shit when you think about it, but yeah.
You Malik Scott.
Yeah, that's the game though.
Shouts out to Philly, another Philly dude, Malik Scott.
For sure.
He still has a really good record. The only people that he's lost to is world champions, Gilberto Ramirez and Joe Smith.
Yeah.
168 is loaded.
Yeah.
As far as with good fights that can be made, good fighters. Yeah. How does he fit?
I mean, Jesse gonna always fit though, because he can punch. Punchers always gonna find a place. The thing is with Jesse, I believe that he got like comfortable doing the same things because of the opponents not being able to hold up. You got to remember, at 168 he undefeated. He only lost at light heavyweight. You know what I mean, I think maybe the first fight with Zerto was at 68, maybe.
Yeah, the first fight was at 68.
All right, he got one loss at 68 to Zerto.
No, two. It was both to Zerto.
No, but one was at light heavyweight and one was at.
No, I thought one was at. I
gotta check it.
Yeah,
might have been both 68, maybe.
Yeah, the first fight with Zerto, yeah, people was like,
right. Yeah, maybe you're right.
Yeah.
But 2 to Zerto, 1 to Joe Smith. I felt like what happened with Jesse, it wasn't nobody's fault. It wasn't the trainer's fault. Jesse found out he could punch, and he started focusing on the punch. That was what I saw. You know what I mean? It had nothing to do with trainers and nothing like that, because you could train the guy to do anything, but when he get in there that night, you know what I mean, what he wanted to do and what he used to doing is going to happen with him. It's not going to be nobody.
What up, man?
You know what I mean? So it's like, I think Jesse he got to get back in the races. He just need a few wins to get back in the races. You know what I mean? Just like anybody else. You know what I mean? He not burnt out. You know what I mean? He not punched on. You know what I mean? He not punched drunk. None of that. You know what I mean? Good guy, good shape. He just got to come back strong.
Bro looking like he wants some of that work.
Yeah,
bro, what weight you fight at, bro?
78.
78. So yeah, that's
Yeah, that's an amateur 78.
That's an amateur 78 is different from a pro 68.
I ain't setting my guy up like that.
I like to sparring up a few rounds. It don't matter to me.
I mean, bro been in there with some good guys, but I ain't know.
That sound like a Philly fighter though. He don't care.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck. He really don't. But I mean, he fit well though, because he 6'3".
Yeah, he's one of the bigger 68s in the division.
And he got an exciting personality. I mean, what he really just got to do is remember he can box, he can fight, and go in there and put it all together. You know what I mean? Don't look for one shot. I mean, there's plenty of ways to hurt a guy. You know what I mean? Go in there and do it. Stop thinking about so much.
David Benavidez, David Morrell, Canelo, even though that's really not realistic now. Caleb Plant,
yeah.
Demetrius Andrade.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of different matchups that, you know, Jesse could get.
Yeah.
How soon do you think, like, how many fights? One fight, get the rust off, and then right back into the fire?
I mean, I think you need 2 to get the rust off. Not so much to get the rust off, but 2 to get back in rhythm. You know what I mean? And then when you get them big names like that, the biggest thing to me with a Philadelphia fighter is to get him away from Philadelphia. Get him in camp. You get him in camp, a real camp, where he waking up, eating boxing, sleeping boxing, you know what I mean, all day talking about boxing. I think you can get a different fighter. You know what I mean? I think with Jesse, he needed camp. You know what I mean? Not everybody have to go away. As you see, Cool Boy training Philly, Boots training Philly. Jesse the type of guy I think he needed to get outside of Philly to get the distractions away from him. You know what I mean? He got a different personality from them guys. You know what I mean? So I think, you know what I mean? I think if you get him out of the city and get him locked in, it's gonna be hard to beat Jesse. It already is hard to beat Jesse. You know what I mean? Jesse is a monster for real. But you know what I mean, just depending on what he got going on. what's happening around him. What is he letting affect him? You know what I mean? Things like that. For me, if he focused, he dangerous. Jesse was almost an Olympian. You know what I mean? He was Olympic alternate. You know what I mean? So he got experience in the amateurs, and then we know who he is as a pro. He just got to go in there with the right mindset. You know what I mean?